one sec, one sec, one sec. It shows something. Okay. Okay. Thank you for asking. I am doing great. First of all, thank you for inviting me to your channel. I'm very glad to be here on your channel. How are you doing? How is your life?
Yeah, I'm doing great, and life is treating me as well very great.
Nice, nice to hear that.
So, how about your morning, ma'am? How it was?
It was a little hectic because it's Monday, right? Other than
Okay.
that, everything is fine.
Yeah. You everyday taking session or attending session?
Yeah, every single day I connect with learners and fellow YouTubers. Especially these days, I have started my spoken English journey. Um, I've been on this journey for the past 2 years alone. So there is a difference in my routine. I've been connecting with learners, maximum two learners a day.
Okay.
So yeah,
Like, do you enjoying
yeah, of
this
course,
life
yes.
after
Yeah,
you?
of course, yes. Because I am a people person, so I really like to connect with people and listen to them and get to know about their lifestyle, their hurdles, and how they cope with things and how they overcome things. So I really want to get to know about those things. Apart from learning English and apart from enhancing my speaking skills, my motto is to connect with many people as possible. So I'm using this English as a tool and I'm using my YouTube also as a tool in order to accomplish that, I could say.
Yeah, because it's the way to rejuvenate ourselves every single day.
Rejuvenate. Yeah.
I am very pathetic in pronunciation. Thank
No,
you so
no, it's
much
okay.
for
It's
inviting me.
okay. It happens.
Okay, ma'am. So I think we should have a round of introduction.
True, very true. I was about to ask you the same thing. Yeah, yeah.
So shall I start? Or
Sure, sure, please. I'd like to know more about you.
oh, thank you so much. I am Reenu, and I am connecting with you from a small district, Ramgarh of Jharkhand. And I have been working as an operational assistant in mining sector for the last 4 years.
Okay.
If you ask about my hobbies and interests, I love dancing and traveling, and I have a strong belief to upgrade myself according to new era so I can be a better version of myself every another day. And apart from that, 3 months ago I started my channel, YouTube channel for the sake of improving my communication skill. And moreover, I'm a mother of twins. That's pretty much about
Mother
me.
of? Sorry?
Twins.
Twins. So great. Wow. How old are they?
They are 8-year-olds. Now, in this March, they turn in.
Okay, nice. Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me your introduction. It was nice to know about you. Let me introduce myself as well. I'm Mrs. Kamachi Hariharan. I'm from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. I was basically born and brought up in Kanchipuram, which is near Chennai. I am also a mother of two children. I have one daughter and one son. And apart from that, I'm a passionate learner. I embarked on this learning journey only after I started my YouTube channel. So it's been around almost 5 years now. I've been learning English, and I really want to become a certified tutor, English tutor as well. So I'm working towards my goal. I spend most of my time learning English, and especially these days, I've been connecting with learners and fellow YouTubers in order
Mhm.
to enhance my speaking skills. Because when it comes to spoken English, I have recently started my spoken English journey. Although I started my first ever conversation 2 years ago, and then I had some sessions with English tutors a year ago, but it wasn't regular. It was like intermittently I had conversations with them. So
What's the
I
meaning of, ma'am, intermittent?
intermittently means on and off, w-
Okay.
not in a continuous way. I did that for some time and I discontinued. and I restarted it after a long time. So it's like on and off.
Intermittently.
Intermittently.
Intermittent.
Intermittent fasting, even there is a term called intermittent fasting, in which we don't consume food in a regular way. Instead of 3 meals a day, and apart from that, when it comes to my hobbies, I love watching movies a lot. I enjoy spending my quality time with my kids. And always I want to spend my time for English. As I already mentioned, I'm a passionate learner, so I love to learn English, more about English.
Amazing. You know, ma'am, what happened after a certain age, people started to fed up with their interest.
Yeah, it
But it's
happens.
a you are giving lots of motivation to lots of people like they should not live up their life
Thank you.
because they started to forget about their life. They completely devotee about their family and all things. They forget to live like the life of themselves.
Especially mothers,
Yes, please.
especially housewives and mothers, they really want to dedicate all their time and energy only to their family. But it's not their wish. In a way, they have been conditioned like that. They are expected and they are supposed to do those things like their chores and taking care of their children, family, especially their in laws. So, in a way, they don't have much time in order to pursue their interest, pursue their passion. So, sometimes they are sacrificing their own dreams when it comes to reality. So when we like many women come forward, and we can be a motivation to other women as well. It's possible when you are ready to do some effort, when you're ready to put in some more effort. It's possible. Of course, it takes time, but it's of course practically possible too. And maybe our family, maybe they can also come forward in order to help us and support us in a way. In my case, my husband supports me a lot because I have some health issues, so I can't manage everything on my own. So he supports me with my chores. So for some women, it's also possible when they are putting a lot of effort and managing everything on their own. Maybe their husband or maybe even their kids, they can come forward and help their mother with her dreams.
Yeah,
Because yeah, in this era, children also want their mothers to be kind of role model. They don't want their mothers to be a simple housewife. They really want empowered women, empowered mothers in a way. Yeah,
yeah. Because now in this era, ma'am, even children after grown up, they don't have time to ask about their mother, how they are
very
feeling,
true. Yeah.
how are, how they are spending their time all the time in one house. So yeah, it's a very important. I love those children. At least they are asking their mother like what they want in their career and what they want in their life. It's a very important because whole life female is spending just thinking about their children. What the how our children would be better life. But now it's time to ask them to their mother. Yeah.
but
So I
but
was
only some kids, they are aware of it. But
yeah.
some kids, they don't even know, okay, our mothers can also have some dreams. They are not aware of that. So for them, we have to take the first step by ourselves. We have to stand for ourselves first. Then maybe everybody comes forward and
Mm,
they really want to uh, support in whatever way possible. Maybe they can just motivate us, they can just give some kind words which can lift our spirits. So we have to be the first person to speak for ourselves, to stand for ourselves.
mhm. because some children, what happened, they are always complaining and telling their mother, it was your responsibility, that's why you did that. And sometime if they are asking some, technical things, they are not able to do that, especially
Yeah,
related to mobile, I am telling. So they are
yeah.
saying, oh mommy, leave that, you don't know about that, so don't touch like that. So that's the thing really hurts me very harshly, that at least you couldn't make them understand, at least you can say in a very polite way.
Very true.
Okay. And some children are but very good that they are telling, oh mommy, you wanna learn this? Definitely I will let you know. So
Yes.
that time,
Let me teach you. Let me
let me
uh, explain it to you. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, exactly. So just I was watching some conversational video, so I stumbled upon your video, ma'am. So it really admired me a lot. Because
Okay.
I can
Thank
see
you.
my mother, my mother-in-law, all of them. They are just sitting and they're thinking about, very few time we are able to connect to each other and share their emotion to each other. So I don't know.
There
Some
is a,
different.
yeah, there is a generation gap as well. They are
Yeah.
in their own world, and we are in our own world. Sometimes it doesn't match, it doesn't synchronize, and we can't have the same vibe as well.
Yeah.
So sometimes we have to create our own identity and create our own world, especially when we have somewhat a different interest. For example, especially I don't want to stereotype any women, but most of them, they really want to spend their time watching serials.
Mm.
So for them, we may look different, we may look weird in a way. So we have to search the same fellow learner or a same kind of person who has the same interest of us. So it's our responsibility.
Yeah, exactly. So in this era, ma'am, what the things you are recognizing in your life when you were young and now generation? What's the thing you don't like about?
I think in my generation, we used to value things. We used to value everything. We could realize the value of money. We could realize the value of each and every object in our house. But nowadays, I think maybe we are pampering our kids a lot. In a
Mhm.
way, they don't actually know the value of anything. They just waste everything just like that. They don't know the value of money, they don't know the value of people's emotions. So we have to teach them first. It's not like just preaching or instructing them. We have to be, we have to follow them first of all. Then they could also follow us, and they could also observe us, our actions. And
Mm.
we should be the first person. We should value the money, we should value other people's emotions, and we should respect each and every people around us, each and every person around us, regardless of their status, social status. We should we should teach our kids to respect every human being in the world. In my opinion, it's the first thing. We should be kind and good human being. Then comes education, then comes good jobs, everything comes next. First we
Yeah,
have we have we should be good people, we should be good human being, we should be kind enough to others,
yeah,
we should follow them in our life first. Then they
yeah.
could also
Grab.
observe us, and they could also grab things from us.
Yeah, exactly. I also think so. For my children, I always thinking that first I wanted my children to be a good human being. They should have always respect their parents, their elders, even their whatever this people surrounds them.
Yeah,
They should have at least a good manner first.
True,
then
true.
education and everything is secondly. First, a good human being. So, ma'am, what one lesson life taught you that now you think you had learned earlier? You
I
wish
think
you learned earlier.
Oh, I wish I had learned earlier. First, I would like to share because I understood that way first. Then I could understand your question. So I want to give two answers. First, the lesson I learned from my life is nothing is under our control. Just we can give our best, and we shouldn't expect anything in return, because when nothing is going in our way, nothing is going as we expect, we shouldn't uh, we shouldn't break into pieces. We should be able to bounce back as easily as possible. So
Mm,
first thing I learned is nothing is in our control. And
mm,
the thing I wish I had learned even earlier, maybe the same thing, because I wanted to become an IAS officer. I was a topper in all my childhood. So I always dreamed of achieving a high position in my life. I never dreamt of myself. I never thought of myself as a homemaker at home all the time. So
mm,
when reality hit me and when everything was not as I had expected, I shattered into pieces. I took a lot of time. I took many years to embrace the life as it was.
mm,
So maybe if I had the realization even before that life is unpredictable, life is not the same way as it was. We should embrace life as it is, and we should accept the changes which happen in our life without becoming too heavy. We
mm,
should have the ability to move ahead, move forward. It's like uh, we should go with the flow. The only thing which can keep us in a light-hearted way.
mm,
So I think maybe I wish I had learned it even earlier, because, in my opinion, I wasted a lot of time regretting about my past, and regretting that I couldn't achieve anything as my mother had expected. So I had that regret for long years. After that, I could realize that okay, everything, uh, this is life, and we should learn how to move ahead, how to move forward. So after that, for now, I don't have any regret in my life. I really want to become a tutor, but if it doesn't happen, I won't get that much disheartened.
mm,
Although I have some dreams and passions and goals, I really want to just give my best. I don't want to expect results in the same way as I want. Whatever happens, I really want to move forward with the life. I really want to enjoy everything, each and everything, especially little things in my life. Because now I am a mother, I'm not a single. So my children are watching me. They are watching me how our mother tackles everything, how she bounces back, how
mm,
she handle every hurdle she that comes in her way.
yeah.
So I really want to be a real life role model to them. So those are the two things I could say.
You're already being role model of us, ma'am. You
Thank you,
are
thank you,
already disseminating knowledge with us. I
thank
also
you
want
so
to
much.
you are playing a role of model. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your kind words. They
Yeah,
really mean a lot.
yeah, madam, you told. So I also think so because earlier, when after completion of my BTech, I was, when I was not able to mm, get any job, so I was always thinking and deeply, you can say, frustrated every time. And I started to watch lots of motivational podcasts,
Yes.
and after that, I got to realize the same thing you told, ma'am. Exactly. Because sometimes it's not up to our hand. Sometimes universe wants us something different.
Yeah.
Accordingly, that if we are ready to take on that, so life becomes easy for us.
Very true.
Because where I am working, it's not relatable to my degree. So sometimes some regression always trigger to my mind what I am doing. I have done my degree in different, and where I am working, it's completely poles apart. So it was hitting me very hard to my heart. But slowly I realized, and now I embraced that, and now I'm very happy. And now
I
I'm
sometimes
yeah.
I sometimes believe as we age, we can become more mature. We can understand everything in a better way. We can realize why certain things happen certain ways. So maybe, so ups and downs, there should be some ups and downs so that we could become the best version of ourselves.
Yeah. Every day we should only try. We should give our
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, yeah, of
It
course,
will
yes.
automatically will come out one day. Okay.
Even today, I changed my WhatsApp status and
Mhm.
I wrote it, just give your best. Uh, the nature will take care of the rest. Only this morning, I changed my WhatsApp status into this. So I think it's somewhat related to our conversation now. So I wanted to share it here.
Okay, ma'am, is there any person of your life who he given you lots of motivation just because of them your thoughts was completely
I think myself. I'm the person who has always been with me because of course my mother, my husband, my sister, everybody plays an important role in my life, but they can understand me only up to certain level, right? I know me to the best level. I know what I think, and I know for which things I easily break, and for which things I really want to stay away from which things I really want to stay away from. So I know myself best. So I have been the first person throughout my life who helps me bounce back. Of
Mm,
course, I am the person who is crying my eyes out, and I'm the first person who is receiving everything. But
mm,
I am also the same person who really wants me to bounce back, who really wants me to come up in my life. So I'm the first well wisher of me, I think.
self-motivated.
Yeah, of course.
I think
I always think about it. It's like I'm a self-driven person.
yes,
So
yes.
I'm the I'm chiseling myself. I'm the sculpture of my own statue life, I could say.
Yes, yes. And you know, ma'am, who the person who are self-motivated and who are always ready to, give motivation to themselves, it's the best thing because there are no,
But it's sorry to interrupt. It's not that easy. It's easier said than done.
yes, not
Yeah.
just I was going to tell that line. It's not easy because if other person are trying to motivate us. For few minutes, for few days, I we are motivating with that. But after that, we forgetting. But the if our heart always telling no, no, you have to do something. What you are doing, what you are, why you are sitting idle, you have to do something. That things always keeps us motivated. I think the internal feeling only. Yeah.
It's like I am the best friend of
Mm,
me
uh, mm,
because in many times in life I didn't have anyone next to me around me, so I didn't have any choice either. I lived with me alone. I
mm.
was left with me alone, so I had to push my limits. I had to get back myself on track, so I had no choice. Even now, I don't have any friends. So whenever I feel down or I feel demotivated, I have no one to talk to with, no one to talk with. So sometimes I chat with chat gpt to vent out my anger, vent out my emotions, whatever negative emotions or positive emotions. In a way I could improve my English as well, and also I could vent out my every feeling. Life has taught me that okay, you are the only person who is going to live with you at the end of your life, till the end of your life, so you should learn it first. Of course, we should have some good people around us, but it's not in our hands when the life is not the same way as we expect. Because all my life, I really wanted to have some good friends, but since I couldn't continue my education, since I hadn't had the opportunity to work anywhere, I didn't have that opportunity to mingle with many people and to have some good friends. So when it's not in my hands, what else I can do? I just uh, I just put in some effort in myself alone. So right. So that's what I did as well.
Amazing. That's why you are the result in front of us. Oh, one thing I want to ask, ma'am, about your childhood. Is there any memorable thing? Whenever you thinking about that, still that makes a smile on your face.
I think I'm a person who remembers most of the things in my childhood. So it's like I'm a part of a platform called Gravotion. It's a YouTube channel. Arnold's Everyday English is a YouTube channel, and the admin of the channel has a different platform for members. For her members, it's called Gravotion, in which we are given some challenges, writing challenges. In May, we were given 31 day 31 day, yeah, 31 day challenge, writing challenge. Every single day we had to write about the topic given. So when I was part of that challenge, I could realize that how many things I still remember of my childhood. So it's like I always cherish those memories. I always recollect those memories and cherish them.
I forgot my question. Where you
Yeah,
were?
I remember it. I was talking about my childhood. I actually remember most of the times I spent in my childhood. My mother is a single mother, so I had to take care of everything when she was away. She was searching for her life and she was trying to earn money. So I was always a responsible person. I am the elder one. I have a little younger sister. So we grew up with our grandparents, and my grandmother passed away when I was in my fifth standard. So my grandfather and I, we spent a lot of time together. He always wanted me to be a responsible person, to take care of everything, to be studious. So he was the reason why I was so obedient in those times, I could say.
Any funniest moment?
Funniest moment. There was a dog. I was not so accustomed to dogs because my mother didn't want to raise any pet at our home. But we were living in a house. It was a rented house. So our house owner, our landlords bought a German Shepherd. The name of the dog was Tiger. When they bought the dog, I wasn't aware of that. I just came back from school and just I came to the terrace in order to study. I used to study in the evenings as soon as I returned home. So I went to the terrace, and after some time, after the sunset happened, I came to downstairs, but I didn't know that they bought that dog. So I didn't notice that the dog was running towards me, uh, but all of a sudden uh, it's like it liked me in a way. I don't know why. I didn't know why. So I was scared of the dog, and I really hit it so badly with all my notebooks and books. Every time, whenever I happen to see the dog, I really uh, like trash it out with whatever I had with my hands. So we took some time to become friends. I had some kindness, and I felt sorry for the dog for whatever I did to the dog. And it took some time, the love between us in order to bloom, I could say. So it was not a funny thing, but whenever I remind of that thing, I feel myself, oh, pity for you. I'm so sorry, like that. So I always remember the dog. As I already mentioned, the name of it is Tiger. It was so little when it came to our house, so it liked me for no reason. It's like unconditional love I received from it. When I was stranger to it, it didn't bark at me. It didn't treat me in a bad way. It always showed love towards me. It always very lovable to me. So its love made me love it back, love the love the dog back. So I always fond of the dog, very, very, very. I was so attached to it. After some period of time, I became too attached to it. So when when they sold that dog, I became so lonely in a way. I I always used to think of it. I really miss you. Where are you? I don't know where you are. Why you left me? So I had that feeling for some time. So I think maybe that that was the funniest thing in my life. I was so pathetic. I was so arrogant towards that dog.
I think when animal has different sensing ability. They have a sense. They can sense the people. They always follow those people who really very good hearted. No one animal is going to follow those people who are very harsh or something. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. I am also. I have also heard of it. Birds and some animals, they can sense our vibes. They can
yeah.
sense. Okay, are they good people or are they bad people? They can sense those vibes in certain way. When compared to human being, they are so intellectual, right? They are so talented. We don't know those animals and those creatures ability. We think we are the best in the world, but it's not the reality. It's not the fact at all. Even when natural disasters,
They can sense.
yeah,
I
we
think
don't know it's going to happen. Yeah.
they have abilities to recognize that and sense that.
Yeah, those radars, those changes happening around them, they can sense it very, very early.
Yeah, and even
Yeah,
negative energy. I have
yeah,
heard
yeah.
people are saying the negative energy. Firstly, they can sense that very easily. When like human, we are not able to sense that on that way, but they are able to.
Yeah,
Okay,
when
so
tsunami happened in Chennai, it was years ago. Birds and animals were the first things they could they could realize something is going to happen. Something was going to happen, and many birds flew away from their nests and their trees. But many people didn't realize it, and those people who could observe it, they were not aware of it. They didn't even get why are they like migrating? Why
I
are
agree.
they these birds migrating? But after tsunami happened, they could connect with those things. They could connect the dots. Oh, this is the reason why they are doing behaving in such a way. Yeah, of course, yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
I took lots of time of you, but by the way, I wanted to ask, like, I asked whatever question, it was understandable, na?
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah, yeah. Even I'm not an expert. I'm also a co-learner. I'm also improving my English. I make a lot of mistakes while speaking. I also fumble. I also search for words. It happens with me as well. So don't think that way. It was really nice talking to you. Thank you for
same here.
inviting me to your channel, and all the very best for your learning and for your YouTube.
I'm really looking forward. Very soon, I will connect again with you, ma'am.
We will catch later. Catch later.
Yeah, yeah.
Bye. Have
Bye
a great
bye.
day. Bye.
Same to you, ma'am.